today we have got a what is in my Disney parks bag for you. Now I am about to embark on my next Walt Disney World trip in just a couple of weeks, so I have been packing my bag already and I have been thinking about what I've been using on previous trips, and I've just been packing it exactly the same. So without further ado, let's get into it. First of all, I've got my massive backpack. Now what I'm actually going to be showing you is, so this is my new backpack that I've got for this trip, but I'm also going to be showing you a couple of other options. So this is my full need everything in pack day, going to be out from dawn until dusk. But I've also got a couple of other options here. So I've got my new Loungefly backpack, which is a little bit smaller, but it's very similar to some other smaller Disney backpacks I already own. So I'm going to be showing you what I would put just in this one if it was just maybe an afternoon out. And then finally I've got just my little bum bag there, or as you Americans say, fanny pack, and that is just to show you what is a quick grab and go, just going to be out at the parks maybe for an evening or a couple of hours. You don't need many things, so yeah, I thought I'm just going to show you a couple of different options. But like I say, this is my big parks bag, this new one, and it's from Guess, but I actually got it from TK Maxx. So without further ado, let's start diving into what we've got in here. So it does have a couple of different compartments to this bag, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the main compartment first, and we're just going to pull out everything that is in there. So the first thing I'm pulling out is my tripod. Obviously I will be vlogging my trip, so I'm using my camera right now to film on. However, obviously my camera would be in there on top of it too, so for me personally, can't be without my camera and tripod. The next thing is another tech kind of gear, but it is a new to me one. And this is actually a gimbal. It looks like this, and you can attach your phone to it. And what it does is it just steadies it, and that's a little clip to go on my phone, and it comes in a little bag. So that's going to be really good for getting shots for Instagram, and also I do plan on doing some lives while I'm out there as well. So this is going to be good for my live streams. It's going to keep everything a lot more fluid. And yeah, for Instagram things as well, it means that any video clips that I get, or to be honest, sometimes I do like to film on my phone for my vlogs as well, so that's just going to keep everything a lot more steady rather than the shakiness. Make it nice and smooth. Obviously then I've got my phone too. Cannot be without my phone, obviously, in the Disney parks for vlogging, taking Instagram pics, and I do have my Disney ticket on here as well, which if you've not seen the news over on Instagram, I am now a Disney World annual pass holder. So exciting. So obviously I need to activate that on my first trip, but that will be in my wallet on my phone as well. And it's obviously good to have your phone for many other reasons, but obviously also my Disney experience as well, the Disney World app, where you can book your lightning lanes, reservations, everything like that. Don't really need to explain why I'd have my phone in there, do I? Next thing is sun cream. I need sun cream I think everybody needs sun cream when they're out in the parks, especially in the summer months in Florida. It does get very, very hot, and it is getting quite warm now. This is a Bondi Sands Face SPF 50. This is obviously one that I can put on my face, but I do tend to use the face ones, especially for like my upper body to touch up. So usually in the morning I'll do a full like sun cream up, and then I'll take a face one or just an easy spray one with me in the day, just to have some quick touch-ups if needed. So this is the Bondi Sands face one. Next up is another thing for the Florida heat and humidity, and this is a neck fan. So this, oh my ears, this goes around your neck like this, and it blows air out of here and here, and it just helps to keep your face nice and cool. I've seen many people, many vloggers, many streamers use these around the parks just as a way of keeping extra cool, and to be honest, I'm not sure if I'm going to need this in April. However, last time when we went in April, it was like the hottest I've ever experienced, so you know, you never know. So yeah, that's just an extra one. And to be honest, I wouldn't know if this is a must-have, but if you do get hot and you get frustrated by it and you're looking for solutions, you know, maybe this might be awesome for you. I think it's definitely good to have as an extra. The one thing that I'm hoping I'm pulling out next, is one thing that does actually really help me, and this is a little handheld fan. Both that one and this one I got off Amazon, and I tell you what I'll do, I'll leave links to as many things as I can down in the description box in case you're wanting to purchase any of these for yourself for your trip. So yeah, a handheld fan is a must. It's really nice to have a handheld fan just to keep you cool, and it's USB rechargeable as well, so obviously really easy to just plug into like your phone charger and charge it up on a night, make sure it's good to go. I need to do that now because this one is completely dead, because I actually use it sometimes for my makeup as well, and this is a lot better than a handheld fan or paying for an expensive Disney one. Yeah. Next up is on the other end of the spectrum, and this is a pack-a-mac. this is a raincoat that folds up into a bag. Obviously, Florida, you get the hot, humid weather. You also get a lot of thunderstorms and rain showers. So having a very easily compact rain jacket is a must. Like I said, this is a Pack-A-Mac, so it does go into itself. Yeah, I've had this for a lot of years, but you can certainly get these on Amazon. I believe I got one on Amazon for Jesse before I went last year. Come to think of it, I don't actually know where that is, but I'm sure I got him one. So Pack-A-Mac or a raincoat is a must-have. Next, I've got a bag, and what's in here is actually some spare clothes. So I like to keep it in a bag so it's not getting dirty. It also doubles up as a little wet bag as well. In here I have a spare outfit, so I always just keep it a nice lightweight outfit. So for example, I've got some bike shorts and a little crop top, and with that I have my Havaiana flip-flops too. Like I say, you never know when there's going to be a downpour or rainstorm in Florida, or you're going to go on a water ride and get wet, or you're going to get super sweaty where you just need to freshen up. You know, you never know the circumstances. With a child, something might get spilt on you, so it's always handy to have a spare outfit with you. And like I said, the flip-flops, sometimes your feet are getting sweaty if you're in your trainers. Sometimes if you're out all day, you just need a change of shoes. So that's why I pack that. Next up, I have a empty Ziploc bag. You may be thinking, why would this be in your parks bag? But let me tell you, these come in handy for a number of reasons. These are really good if you're going to be going on a wet ride, to put any electricals and valuables in, to make sure that they are really not going to get wet when they're inside your bag, or in the thunderstorms and downpours as well. They're also great if you have a snack and you don't want to eat it all in one go. You know, you can't finish it because, let's face it, the snacks are ginormous sometimes. So you might want to have this just to be able to put your snack in, to be able to eat the rest later on. Also great as well if you do get soaking wet, to be able to have somewhere to put all of your wet clothes. You know, it is no fun putting your wet clothes into your bag, is it? So number of different uses for a clear Ziploc bag. I do have like a whole pouch of them, but I usually just put one in and then change it out once I've used it. And that's everything for the main compartment. But then some other things I like to bring with me. So this kind of goes along with my tech things. This is my little Mickey pouch of just my essentials. So it's got like spare batteries in, power bank, things like that for my laptop, camera and gimbal. Then, pull two things out there. Let's pull this one out first. This is a power bank for my phone. It is very handy to have. Like I say, you will probably use your phone quite a lot for like your ticket, your My Disney experience, taking lots of pictures and videos, even if you're not vlogging, even if you're just taking them for yourself. I think that your battery does go down quite quickly, so it's always good to have a handy charger. If you don't want to have one of these, in Disney World they do also do fuel rods. So that's like the rechargeable rods. I think it's about $30, or last time I checked it was. You pay $30, you get one fuel rod, but then you don't have to pay again. You just kind of keep swapping them out when it goes empty. So that is also another option if you don't have that. Then another tech option, which I'm yet to use, but it's to go along with my gimbal. This is a couple of microphones. With these have got the charging cables on right now. So I wanted to really up my like content game, so I got these because I did realise that sometimes when I'm vlogging, it's, especially when there's a lot going on in the background, it's really hard to hear like mine and Lee's voices. Lee's especially because he does have like a lower voice. So I figured I'd get us some little microphones and it would just improve the sound quality. Hopefully it'll pick up our voices a little bit better and easier to hear us rather than like all the background noise. So I'm going to be trying this out as well, and obviously they came in a pink colour, so I got the pink version. Next up is my wallet. So obviously you just need like your wallet or your purse with cards, etc. in, you know, so you can buy all your Disney merch. And then last of like the tech bits is my earphones. I use my earphones for all sorts now. Obviously listening to things on my phone when I'm creating reels, watching videos, you know, just good to have. You don't want to subject everyone else around you to what you're listening to. And then in the final front pockets, I believe, is that what we're on now? Yep. Some hand sanitizer. Obviously, you're going to Disney World, you know, hand sanitizer is just a given. Yeah, this is just a Cutie Cura one. I wanted to get like a nice little spray one because I do find it a lot easier, but I couldn't find one, so I've just got that one for now. And then two more essentials: paracetamols and plasters. Prepare yourselves for long days in the parks and you can't go wrong. If you get a blister, you can combat that. You can stay out and have a magical time. You get a headache, pop some paracetamol and keep the fun going. So that is everything that is in my parks bag currently. Also, I did want to add that I would usually have a snack bag in there as well. However, I can't find it right now. I don't know where it's gone, but when we moved into this new house, I did put it somewhere random to start with, and that was the candle cupboard. And then when we got back from our month in Florida last year, when I put it away, I actually put it in what I thought was a sensible place. And now I can't remember what that place is. I went to the candle cupboard and it wasn't there. So even though that didn't make sense, maybe that's why I knew where it was. So the snack bag, no idea where it is. I'm sure I'll come across it while I'm packing. But yeah, I would also have a snack bag in here. And what I put in there is just some really easy things. Some crisps, some snack bars, a couple of sweets like the little smoothie pouches. Some things that are just like not staples, but things we know from home. Like if Jesse gets hungry, I know he will like a certain snack bar or like some little pouches or something like that. Just something that I know he's gonna like to keep him going until we can get some actual food. And the same for us as well. I usually put some little Haribo in there. Sometimes you just need a little pick-me-up when you're at Disney, and those little Haribos do the trick. So that, and also something I can't find, because I have a little Disney box and it's not in there. So I don't know what happened when we got back from Florida last year. I'll leave those vlogs linked above and below, by the way, as well. I can't find those either. So we usually have cooling towels. I have a purple one, Lee has an orange one. Jesse's yet to have one because we find that 2 works fine between the 3 of us. And those are awesome too. I found those on Amazon and I'll leave those linked below, like I said. And they're awesome because you just submerge them in water, wring them out, like spin them round, and having them over your shoulders on a nice hot day, it just works wonders. Jesse really likes it too. Lee often drapes it over his head. But yeah, cooling towels are also a staple that I wish I had right now. I'm sure I will come across them, like I say, once we get the suitcases out and I'm actually physically packing things. But yeah, they're not here for now. So, like I say, that is the big backpack. Now I'm going to show you what I would pack into my new little lounge flight if I was just going for the afternoon. So, in that case, what I would do for my little lounge flight, I'd probably omit the big clothing pouch, and that's because I would use my smaller bag if I was going for like a half day or something like that. I'm sorry if it's just gone a little bit dark in here. I think the lighting has changed. So obviously I'd still do my phone, I'd still do my wallet, I'd do my earphones, I'd do my hand sanitizer, and then I'd just do my camera, I'd do my charging bank, and then I'd probably omit all my things like my raincoat and chance it, and I omit the paracetamol and things like that. Maybe the gimbal too. In fact, no, I would take the gimbal and I would take the fan, and I'd leave the other things. So yeah, so in my small bag, if it was just for an afternoon, I'd have my gimbal, my fan, my wallet, my phone, my earphones, my camera, my charging bank, and my hand sanitizer. And that's everything that I put. Oh, I've got hair. And that is everything that I put in my little lounge fly backpack. That it does make it quite heavy still. And then even less than that is just like a fanny pack, a belt bag, a bum bag. And this is just for your essentials, you know. You don't personally need a lot of things. Maybe you don't have children. What I would do then is I'd do phone, wallet, sanitizer, and that's it. And then I'd hold my camera and I would be good to go. Just the essentials bum bag. So that has been a big Disney World what's in my parks bag. I hope you have enjoyed it and found it useful. If you also love going to Disney World and you have things that I have not included in here, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to know some of your tips on what you like to pack in your parks bags too, and it's really good to share it with the whole community also. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, then I do invite you to subscribe. We have lots of fun Disney content coming up your way on this channel. I think my next one is going to be my pre-Florida glow up and like the DIYs I have done for this trip, and then we're going to be straight onto the pack with me and travel day. I can't believe how quick it is coming up. I am really excited. I don't think I've actually, obviously I've been excited that it's going to be happening, but it actually feels real now. We're a couple of weeks out and yes, I have started to feel excited today. Make sure you are subscribed and that your notification bell is turned on so you know when all the Florida vlogs are coming out. And yeah, that is everything from me today, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!